So a common problem in calisthenics is calluses and tearing them in your training. This is largely preventable with the right strategies. I'm joined by William Su, a grip, hanging calisthenics beast who has also experienced this and knows how to prevent it. So as you can see here, that is a fresh looking callus. So I was doing a pull workout and there was a lot of muscle ups. So even after just a few of those reps, just that transition trying to come down, I finished and then I'm like, oh, I knew I messed up. Fortunately, it was at the end of the workout, but my hands were really dry. I was using chalk. I'm just wondering what I could have done differently to avoid this callus from tearing.
Yeah, so if you can see Daniel's hands, he has these calluses built up. So actually what you would have done is you would have shaved them off beforehand. It's like doing like a manicure, right? So you get like a shaver and you just shave them off, and you shave off just so it's not bumpy anymore. Because the bump is where it catches. Like the bar will catch it and it'll start to pull up. But if you kind of shave it off so it's flat, then it won't pull up anymore. So I think if you just did that, it would have been good.
You've seen in gymnastics where they have the wraps around their hands, like the hooks, and they're swinging on the bar.
Are they like plastic?
Yeah, it's like a black hook. Put it up on the screen for anyone else that's confused with what I'm saying.
It probably would have mitigated. I mean, if you have anything that's over your hand, like they do in CrossFit, I think that's why they have those little leather things over their hands in CrossFit, because they're doing so much movement, then yeah, it would have mitigated it. I think for me, it's like, I feel like it's best to go as raw as you can. Like everything you do. That's why I train barefoot. I don't use straps. I try not to use gloves.
So in your time doing extensive hanging, crazy grip feats of strength, you're doing 6+ minute endurance hangs on 2 arms. You're doing weighted 1 arm hangs with how many kilos?
I think I mainly did weighted for 1 arm, and I got up to 115 kilos. And that was pretty taxing on my hands. I think that was actually the limiting factor. It wasn't really so much the grip strength. It was more so how much my hands hurt. And just like what you experienced, like they build up calluses, they build up quite fast.
So shaving them down, would I submerge them in hot water first, then do it, cut them? Is there any special strategy here? What's the pro tips?
There's actually a manicure tool that's made for shaving the skin off the heel of the foot. So I can show you later. But basically I just get that, and you don't need to make the skin any soft. You can, but I like it to do it when it's just dry, because it comes off nice and clean. It's like almost shaving slices of cheese off. That's what I'm gonna describe.
Which is today's sponsor for our video, which is Shavescape. Get 10% off in the description.
I'll get the tool and we'll try to shave down some of your calluses.
This is me before, just a calisthenics bro who has these really thick calluses. You know, it's not manual labor hands, but it's gym hands.
Yeah, that's your classic calisthenic hand. That is what I try to avoid.
What about gloves? Would that be a solution as well? What's your experience?
I don't really know about gloves. Personally, I don't like them because it feels a little bit artificial. It feels like there's something between your hand and the bar, and it just doesn't feel natural. You just feel like you can't get a good grip on it, in my opinion.
Is there any special technique for minimizing callus tears, i.e. where you hold the bar? Anything to be mindful of? Like just in terms of just the basic grip, do I position the bar underneath the calluses here? What type of handhold is, if you were trying to prevent it as much as possible?
I think it depends on what the movement is. So what would the movement be? If it's say a muscle up, it's a little bit hard, because with the muscle up, you're rotating your hand around the bar. So it's a little bit harder to avoid. But I think if you just grab hard in general, that'll reduce the amount of friction actually pulling down that callus.
And if you grab really hard, then there's less movement slipping down in that as well. Yeah. So it was the muscle up that got me KO'd in this one. Also, if you're doing false grip once, surely you as well have experienced it on that piriformis spot here, and that can also be pretty nasty.
For sure. I always get them. Even if you can see now, I still have marks in that area. But it's nothing too bad. I might get a little bit of skin ripped, but not to the same degree as a callus. I think it's just one of the things where it's gotta suck it up.
I've got some strategies. I've got some personal hygiene to do that I've been slacking on, but it's what you need to do to stay healthy, because you don't want to finish a session because of the skin on your hands. My back had so much more to give. I was a little bit salty, but you got to learn your lesson and learn the strategy for keeping yourself healthy and able to train.
We'll get yourself shaved. We'll fix that problem.
You heard it here first, boys. Stay safe. So now I'm about to learn how to do some manicuring for my lovely calluses I've got here. So according to Will,
Slowly.
oh, it's the top bit. Yeah, now
Yeah,
I
it's
see
the
it.
top bit. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's... Oh, get that juicy.
Thin slices.
That's a bit...
There you go.
This is what the people want. They want to see... Oh, yeah. This one here is quite large. Can you see that?
So it's
Do you go from like right there?
So just pick up a note right there, because that's where the blade is.
Oh,
So
that's this top bit.
this top part there. Just make sure you don't go too deep, because you don't want to take off too much skin, and then go.
You'd rather go less. Oh.
Yeah, just like slowly work yourself. There you go. Better to be safe than sorry.
Forget about doing facials and spas. You got to take care of your hands. I've been slacking.
This is what all guys should be doing.
Yeah.
Clean those hands up.
Yeah. Talk about your skincare routine. Oh, yeah, what moisturizer you use? Yeah, cool. What skin removal tool do you use? Full body purpose. Okay, yeah, look at that. Even just that probably would have solved a lot of that.
You just don't have that bump anymore
No.
that the barb would catch.
Interesting, the actual callus itself didn't rip. It's below it.
Yeah, it's always below. It's always below, like that. It's exactly always like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, well, it's news to me.
It's just how if the bar is here and your callus is here, it pulls like this. So it's gonna pull it up and it'll break from there.
I see. Yep. So should I
So I would recommend actually.
not doing this one?
I wouldn't mind. You can do it.
No.
I would actually cut this thing off and then just shave it like this way.
Left hand control. It's like,
It's all about dexterity.
yeah, I know. Oh, that's the one. Look at that. This is it. Do a little wiggle. There's no rush.
Just work it.
That doesn't want to go. That's the cheese right there. Oh, this is so gross. Imagine it's just a 10-minute video of this. This only dance content. $4.99 a month. Do you do all of them? Do you do this one?
So I'll do basically all 4, including these ones. Because there's times I rip here as well. It's mainly these 2 that I'll take off.
What would cause this to happen? Because you can see on mine, I've got really prominent knuckle ones, but I don't have many actual on the fingers itself.
Interesting. It's the same concept. It's the bar, because when I hold the bar, it's like this. And while it does rip here, it also rips like this.
I see. So what's happening here is when I would usually stop a set and fail, my grip's giving out at this point here, whereas Will is pushing it as you should, and his bar's slipping or the rings are slipping and he's fighting still, and that's going to cause the calluses there too. If you guys want to see more of us training together, then you can click this video right here.
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 Or here.
No other place on YouTube, it's here.
Yeah, right.
It's definitely in the middle.
Definitely here. Definitely here. Right there.
Here.
That's it.